Hi everyone! For today's video, we're going to discuss about dividing fractions. So, tapos na tayo in adding fractions, subtracting fractions, and multiplying fractions. So, I hope natandaan natin ang mga rules to get the answer. So, for today, we're going to discuss about dividing fractions. So, kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng fractions, meron din tayong rules na dapat sundin at laging tandaan. So, in dividing fractions, first, find the reciprocal of the divisor. When we say reciprocal, it is the multiplicand inverse of a number. So, for example, so, to get the reciprocal of 3/1, i-flip lang natin siya. So, the answer is 1/3. So, simply, kapag sinabi nating reciprocal, babalik na rin lang natin ang kanilang numerator at denominator. So, after finding the reciprocal of the divisor, next is multiply the dividend and the reciprocal of the divisor. And then next, cancel common factors in the numerator and denominator. So, gagamitin natin ang canceling out kapag malalaki ng numbers ang meron. So, kapag maliliit naman, hindi natin siya kailangan gamitin. And then last, always remember, reduce product to lowest term. So, lagi tayong mag-simplify ng answer. So, for example, 3/5 divided by 2/3. So, meron akong mas madaling way para matandaan ng still gagamitin natin ang rules. So, lagi natin tandaan ang keep, change, and flip. So, paano ba nangyayari ang keep, change, and flip? So, for example, ang 3/5 divided by 2/3. So, unahin natin yung keep. So, lagi nating kakopyahin lang ang unang fraction. So, which is 3/5. And then, next is yung change. We're done in keep. Next is change. So, yung division na symbol, papalitan lang natin siya ng multiplication. So, tapos na tayo sa change. Third is flip. So, dito na papasok ang reciprocal. So, kanina sinabi natin, ang reciprocal, yun yung kabaliktaran o i-flip lang natin yung numerator and denominator. So, magiging 3/2. So, nakita natin, binaliktad lang natin ang kanilang number. So, yung numerator naging denominator, yung denominator naging numerator. So, nagawa natin yung keep, change, and flip. Now, gawin na natin ang multiplication. So, since ang mga number na meron tayo ay mabababa, hindi na natin muna gagamitin ang canceling out. So, gagawin lang natin, multiply lang natin ang numerator sa numerator, and then denominator to denominator. So, 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. And then, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So, tingnan natin ang ating sagot. Nakakalimutan natin minsan i-lowest term yung sagot natin. So, lagi natin papansinin ang ating sagot. So, 9/10, is it a lowest term? Yes. So, that is the answer. So, another example. 1/2 divided by 1/3. So, gawin natin, keep. Copy lang natin yung unang fraction, yung 1/2. And then, do the change. Palitan lang natin ng multiplication. And then, yung last, flip, which is reciprocal ng 1/3 is 3/1 dahil biniliktad lang natin siya. So, now, since mababa lang ang ating number again, hindi natin gagamitin ang canceling out. Gagawin natin siya, diretso lang. So, 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. And then, 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So, now, pansinin natin ang ating sagot. 3/2 is the lowest term. So, kung papansinin natin, 3/2 is an example of improper fraction. So, pwede pa nating i-divide ang 3/2 since mas malaki ang numerator kesa sa denominator. So, dapat ang magiging sagot natin dyan ay magiging mixed number. So, 3 divided by 2 is 1. And then, meron tayong remainder na 1. And then, copy lang ang denominator na 2. So, that is the answer. So, another example, 4/7 divided by 10/14. So, copy lang natin siya. Keep 4/7 and then change to multiplication and then flip 14/10. So, since ang ating number ay malalaki, pwede nating gamitin ang canceling out para mas madali natin makuha ang sagot. So, hanapin lang natin ang mga factors ng numerator at denominator. So, kapag magka-canceling out, kung natatandaan pa, laging cross multiplication lang tayo. So, since ang 4 at 10, meron silang same na factor which is ang 2. So, 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then 10 divided by 2 is 5. So, yung 7 at 14 naman, ganun din, meron silang factor, which is the number 7. So, 7 divided by 7 is 1. And then, 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now, mas madali na natin silang i-multiply. So, 2 times 2 is 4. And then, 1 times 5 is 5. So, since 4/5, yan na yung simplest form. That is the answer. Now, paano naman kapag whole numbers at fraction ang ating i-divide? For example, 3 divided by 2/5. So, since ang 3 hindi pa siya fraction, katulad ng ginawa natin sa multiplication, kung natatandaan ulit, gagawin nating fraction ang 3. So, kapag ang whole number, imumultiply o di-divide natin sa isa pang fraction, automatically, ang kanyang denominator ay 1. And then, copy lang natin ang fraction. So, ulitin ko, kapag magdi-divide tayo o magmumultiply ng whole number, gagawin natin siyang fraction. So, paano siya gawing fraction? Ang whole number, automatically, ang kanyang denominator is equal to 1. And then, pwede na natin silang i-divide. So, susundan lang natin ang ating rule kanina. Keep. Copy lang yung 3/1. Change. I-change natin ang division to multiplication. And then, flip. Flip natin ang 2/5, which is 5/2. Now, mas madali na natin silang i-multiply. So, since mababa ulit ang ating number, hindi natin gagamitin ang canceling out. So, 3 times 5 is 15. And then, 1 times 2 is 2. So, ang ating sagot is in improper fraction. Pwede pa natin itong i-simplify. So, divide lang natin. 15 divided by 2 is equal to 7. And then, meron tayong remainder na 1. And then, copy lang ang denominator 2. So, ito ang ating sagot. So, another example. 8 divided by 4/3. So, ganun din. Whole number ang ating 8. So, gagawin lang natin siya munang fraction. Gagawin natin siyang 8/1 divided by 4/3. So, again, kapag whole number ang ating example, gagawin natin siyang fraction. So, how? Automatically, ang kanyang denominator is equal to 1. And then, do the rule. Copy lang natin yung 8/1, which is keep 8/1. And then, change. Change natin into multiplication. And then, flip or reciprocal. Magiging 3/4. Now, pansinin natin ang ating numbers or fractions. Mababa lang naman ang ating example. So, pwede nating idiretso ang multiplication without using canceling out. So, 8 times 3 is equal to 24. And then, 1 times 4 is equal to 4. And then, pwede pa natin siyang i-simplify. So, 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6/1 or 6. So, that is the answer. So, last example for whole number and fraction. So, 4/7 divided by 9. So, nilipat lang natin. Kanina, ang ating whole number nasa left side. Ngayon, nilipat natin siya sa right side. So, left or right side, ganun pa rin ang ating gagawin. So, copy lang natin ang 4, 7, and then, turn whole number into fraction. So, magiging 9/1. Kasi, automatically, ang kanyang denominator is equal to 1. Then, do this, keep, change, and flip. So, keep, copy the 4/7. Then, change. Change natin ang division into multiplication. And then, flip. Magiging 1/9. So, now, since wala silang mga factors, ang 4 at 9, wala yung factors. Ang 7 at 1, wala rin. So, gagawin natin, multiply lang natin ang numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So, 4 times 1 is 4. And then, 7 times 9 is equal to 63. So, wala rin tayong pwedeng i-simplify dahil wala silang common factor. So, that is the answer. Naintindihan ba? So, now, let's move on in mixed number. So, katulad din ng ginawa natin before, kapag mixed number ang ating example, ang ating given, gagawin lang natin tong improper fraction. And then, apply the rules for dividing fractions. So, for example, 2 and 1/8 divided by 4 7. So, meron tayong mixed number. So, ang sabi doon, gagawin natin tong improper fraction. So, paano? Katulad ng mga past lessons natin, dapat alam na natin ito kung paano mag-turn ng mixed number into improper fraction. So, para siya maging improper fraction, so, para i-turn ang mixed number to improper fraction, just multiply ang denominator sa whole number. 8 times 2 is 16. And then, add the numerator. 16 plus 1 is 17. So, magiging 17 over, copy lang ang denominator 8. Yan ang kanyang improper fraction. Then, divide sa 4 over 7. So, nakuha na natin yung improper fraction ng mixed number. Now, gawin natin ang keep, change, and flip. So, keep natin yung 17 over 8. And then, change natin ang division to multiplication. And then, flip. 4 over 7, magiging 7 over 4. Nasundan? So, now, pansinin natin, medyo mataas yung number, pero tignan muna natin kung meron silang common factor. So, ang 17 at 4, meron ba silang factor or common factor? Wala. Ang 8 at 7, obviously, wala. So, gagawin lang natin siya direct ang multiplication. So, 17 multiplied by 7 is equal to 119. And then, 8 times 4 is equal to 32. Or, mataas masyado ang numerator, pwede nating i-divide sa denominator. So, 3. And then, meron tayong remainder na 23. And then, copy the denominator 32. So, that is the answer. So, tandaan, grade 5, kapag mixed number na tayo, ulitin ko, i-change muna natin ang mixed number to improper fraction. So, paano naman gawin ang changing mixed number to improper fraction? Multiply ang denominator sa whole number and then add the numerator. So, makakuha na natin ang improper fraction and then magagawa na nating i-divide ang mga fractions. So, sundin lang ang keep, change, and flip. Naintindihan? So, another example. Eight and 3 over 4 divided by 2 and 1/3. So, pansinin natin ang ating given. So, since parehas sila na nasa mixed number, ang gagawin natin, i-change sila into improper fraction. So, unahin natin ang 8 and 3 over 4. So, 8 multiplied by 4 is 32 plus 3 is equal to 35. And then, copy ang denominator 4. Ganun din dito. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. And then, copy the denominator 3. So, nakuha na natin ang improper fraction. Now, gawin natin ang keep, change, and flip. So, keep 35 over 4. And then, change to multiplication. And then, flip ang 7 over 3. So, magiging 3 over 7. Now, pansinin natin ang ating given. Meron bang, ang 35 at 7, meron ba silang common factor? Yes. Yun ang 7. So, 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Now, ang 4 at 3 naman. Meron ba silang common factor? Definitely, wala. So, gagawin na natin silang, gagamitin natin ang multiplication. 5 times 3 is 15. And then, 4 times 1 is 4. So, pansinin ulit natin ang ating sagot. Yan ay halimbawa ng improper fraction dahil mataas ang numerator kesa sa denominator. So, gagawin natin, i-divide lang natin ang 15 sa 4. So, 15 divided by 4 is equal to 4. And then, meron tayong remainder na 3. And then, copy ang denominator na 4. So, the answer is 4 and 3/4. Nasusundan pa. So, last example. Three-fifths divided by 4 and 2/3. So, ang 3/5 naka-fraction na. So, ito na lang gagawin natin. Change natin ang mixed number to improper fraction. So, three multiplied by 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. And then, copy the denominator, 3. Now, gawin na natin ang keep, change, and flip. Nasusundan pa? Grade 4. So, keep natin ang 3/5. And then, change natin ang division to multiplication. And then, flip natin ang 14 over 3 magiging 3 over 14. So, pansinin natin, ang 3 at 14 ba may common factor? Wala. Ang 5 at 3 ba may common factor? Wala. So, gagawin natin, 3 times 3 is 9. And then, 5 multiplied by 14 is equal to 70. So, 9 over 70. So, may mga factor ba na pwede nating i-divide sa 3 at 70 na pwede nating gawing lowest term? So, ang sagot ay 9 over 70 dahil ito na ang kanyang lowest term or na-simplify na natin siya.